Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Saturday, December the 30th, 2017. It's 3:05 p.m. right now. So I am inside by myself. Elizabeth's gone to work. She left a little bit ago, so she'll be late coming in. Don't have Gracie today. Gracie's still sick, so Mom's staying home with Gracie. Albert is here, but he's outside working under the house. It's getting really cold. He's been really cold. He's trying to keep wind from blowing under and into the house so much. So he got some plastic brown fence type things that you snap together and it sticks down in the ground and it's just high enough to come up to the house. To put all around the house, and that's what he's working on out there. If I'm not mistaken, I think I heard Benny out there with him, but not totally sure. So that's what he's doing out there. But this video is actually a little story that I wanted to tell y'all that I have been wanting to tell y'all for a long while now, and I've been waiting for a certain time to tell y'all. Well, that thing has never happened. It's kind of weird. I don't understand. But anyway, so I am tired of waiting, and I'm just going to go ahead and tell it and get it over with. Alright. I'm weird like that. Okay, this thing, I'm going to say, probably happened back in November. Now, it's been a while, and the way I am forgetful and don't remember things just right, it's possible that it was in October that it happened. I don't know. So anyway, it was one day that I was feeling good and I didn't have Gracie, at least as of yet on that day. But anyway, so I was able to get dressed and get in my car and drive to town and do a little bit of something or another. I can't remember exactly what all I did, where all I went, what all I got. But I do know that I had ate lunch, and I think it was at McDonald's. Could have been Dairy Queen. I can't quite remember now, but I do remember that I made a couple of little video clips on my phone there showing my food and all that. Actually, instead of lunch, I think it was breakfast, because I think I had the breakfast platter, the eggs and the sausage and all of that kind of stuff. And I think I've done put those up, because I think unless I just shared them on my phone with my family, because I remember Charlotte saying something about what am I there eating for. Anyway, you know, picking. But anyway, I think I probably put it up. I took it meaning to put it up, so undoubtedly I put it up. Anyway, so while I was there, where I was sitting at in a little, it was one of the little bitty booths that just has two people, one on each side to sit at. I was one person by myself there. I didn't need no big old huge table. So I got one of them, and I sat in the direction where my back was to the counter and the workers, and I was able to look outside, and one of the doors was there. It's kind of what I would call the back door, and then you have your side doors or whatever. And so I could see, you know, people drive up and walk up to the door and walk in. So I was sitting there eating, and I noticed this, I'm going to say young man, and he had a little girl and a little boy with him. And then there was an older man with him, but there was no lady. And he had a camera in his hand, and he had it aimed at the kids. Boy, I got all excited. I said, oh my word, is he vlogging? Here in Picayune, Mississippi? I got all excited. Okay, so I kept watching him. Alright. Well, they came in the door and he turned the camera off, but he was holding it. And it was just like I do. It was a camera shaped like mine. Might have not have been the exact type of camera, but it was shaped like mine. He had the tripod on it, but he had it on its short legs and he was holding it by the 3 short legs of the tripod like I do. So anyway, when I don't have it sitting up. But anyway, so, but he was, he had turned the camera off and he was just holding it and it was hanging down, and they came in and I kept watching them, and they went up and they had to be in line for a little bit, and then they finally got up there and they ordered, and once they ordered, see, where I was sitting at, I think it was McDonald's, right beside me over here was the counter where the drinks, where you get your ice and your drink and your straw and your lid for your cup and your napkins and your ketchup and all that kind of stuff. So, it was there. So he got their order, and then he came over there and he was doing the drinks. So I watched him, and he was doing his drinks. So I was ready. When he turned around to leave that place to wait for his food to get done and come out and them to call him, I spoke up. Because, he was right there at me. I said, "Excuse me, sir." And he walked up to my table. He was nice and polite. The only thing that I didn't like about him is while I was talking to him, he wouldn't keep his eyes direct on me. He kept, now I know he was waiting for his food and all of that, but they gonna call him out, right, and say his food's ready. And it was right there, but he kept looking up, like over towards the counter and the workers, and even looking around, like he just was uncomfortable keeping his face and eyes on me for some reason. But that I thought that came across as rude to me, because he wasn't, maybe he was listening, but he wasn't looking at me, paying attention to me. It felt like he didn't care, wasn't really listening, or whatever, and was looking all over. So anyway, that's the only thing, that bothered me there about that part. Then, so, I told him, I said, after I said, "Excuse me, sir," I said, "I noticed you have a camera." And I said, "You wouldn't happen to, by chance, be vlogging, would you?" And he said, "Yes, ma'am, I sure am." And I said, "Oh," I said, "I vlog too." I said, "But I'm just one person, that vlogs, and I do crafting, and I show my crafts and stuff." So I told him, I said, "Do you live here in Picayune?" And he said, "No, I live in," now see, it's been so long ago, it's a far off state. It's Texas or Florida. I don't remember now where he said it was. I'm going to see if it shows. Maybe where he's from on here. I don't know. I'm not seeing it. Besides, I'm just fastly skimming over it so I can hurry up. So I don't know. But it's a far off place like that. And I said, "Oh man, I done thought for sure I had a local vlogger here with me." And he kind of smiled or whatever. And I told him, I said, "Well, what's the name of your channel? I'd like to look you up and check you out." And so he said, "Well, here, let me give you my card." So he pulled his billfold out of the back of his pocket and he pulled the card out and handed it to me. So I have the card here. So the first thing of me seeing him with the camera and realizing, oh, he's probably vlogging, I got really excited. Okay, then when he told me, yes, he did vlog, I got even more excited. But then the way he wouldn't look at me as we was talking and he was looking around, that came across as rude, so that kind of dampened my excitement. Then when he told me he wasn't local, that he was far off, that dampened my excitement even more. So I finished eating, and they ate and they left, and oh, he did tell me that when he told me that he lived in the far off state, whichever one it was, he told me that he travels, that he was on a traveling trip. And so I said, "Oh, okay." So I said, but I still would like to check you out. So he gave me his card. So I got through eating and I came home. Well, when I got through in town, you know. Came home, had a chance to get on my laptop. I pulled up his channel and checked him out. Well, he has a wife and they have the 2 kids. And that man that was with him is either his daddy or her daddy. I'm kind of thinking it's his daddy. And so they make vlogging videos, but it looks like they only make them maybe once a month. No, not really, because there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that says 1 month ago. Then the next one says 2 months ago. But it's not like they vlog every day constantly. So that disappointed me. But I watched some of their vlogs, and it was kind of, you know, one of the kids, the girl turned 3 years old. They had a birthday. She was opening presents. That was the last one, which was made 1 month ago. Okay? So, and since then, he's not put up another video. And to me, that's odd. I mean, I see this person vlogging. I talk to him and meet him. He gives me his card. By the way, this is his card. He calls himself Super Daddy Chris. So that's what this side looks like. And then the back side looks like this. Now I think that's cool. I don't like the dark background. I would want like a pink or a purple, you know. But I like the YouTube sign and the subscribe. I'd like to have a YouTube business card myself. And then that side there. But he's not put another video up, and I think that's odd. I mean, I think I've met him and then bam, he's not putting up any videos, because I was going to check him out for a while to see if I would like watching them. And then there's no videos. So, you know, I just think it's kind of weird. I feel like, well, if I hadn't have met him, would he have kept putting up videos? I feel like because I met him, he's quit putting up videos. What are you looking at me like that for?
You meet your boyfriend?
Yeah, I met my boyfriend.
Okay.
Alright. So, that's the little story I wanted to tell you about. And this is his channel if y'all want to go check him out. But like I said, there is no more videos. It's weird. I don't understand it. But anyway, so I wanted to do that. He's checking out my boyfriend, y'all. He's jealous. He's worried now. So, he's got to check it out. Make sure it's okay. He's finally jealous. Makes me feel good.
I'm not jealous. I'm just trying to figure out who in the world.
He's the hardest thing to make jealous. Oh, dear Lord.
Who in the world it is?
He calls himself Super Daddy Chris.
You met him where?
At McDonald's in town one day, back in November.
Wow.
I probably told you about it. He had
No,
kids with... Yeah, I did. You just don't remember. He had kids. He was vlogging, so I spoke to him, and he gave me his card on his channel. And I checked him out, but...
You exposed him. He didn't want to know who he was. He didn't want nobody to know who he was.
Well, he's the one offered me his card. He didn't have to give it to me.
Huh.
But,
Does everybody like the cold weather?
he ain't put up any more videos. Does everybody like the cold weather, he's asking y'all?
I don't.
So answer him in the comments below.
I don't.
He don't.
I'm getting ready for it, but I don't like
He's
it.
getting ready for it, but I don't like it.
I'm getting old. When I get cold, I get cranky.
That's nothing new unless you just get crankier, because, honey, you always cranky.
So let me tell you, the colder it gets,
Oh, God. I'm going to kick him out, y'all. Alright, so that's my story I wanted to share with y'all. Y'all can go check him out if you want to. Oh, I was going to show you. I have his channel up here. It's showing the same thing his card looks like. That's supposed to be a cartoon of what he looks like. And that was 1 month ago. Vlog. My baby girl turned 3 years old today. And then I checked out a few of them, but not many. But he ain't did any more videos. And I just think that's weird. I don't understand why. You know, what happened? Did they, you know, he was on a road trip. Did they have a break and get killed? I don't know. Anyway, alright. That's it. So I am out of here until next time. I'm going to go to the loo.